Howie the Butcher back, and I'm going to show you today how to cook boneless, skinless chicken breast. Very simple, fast, and with meat prices, it's about as reasonable as any protein out there right now. So all it's going to take is soy sauce, garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper, and then I'm going to spray it with a little bit of olive oil. You can use whatever. This is just to keep it from sticking to the grill, because chicken is so lean. We need to have something so it doesn't stick to the grill like it normally does or can. Okay, so I'm going to do a little prep on this. I'm going to take off a little bit of the excess fat. There's not a lot on it. And then these thicker breasts, I'm going to cut like this. I'm going to split them basically. The reason for that is so I don't have to cook them so long and not burn them on the outside and dry them out so much in the middle. So it'll be a better product when I'm done. I'll finish prepping them and then we'll do the seasoning. Okay, so I got all my chicken breast prepped right now. I'm gonna go ahead and season it. First I'll put a light coat on olive oil, a generous amount of soy sauce, garlic powder, onion powder, and pepper. So that's all there is to it. Then I'll turn it over and do both sides. Just a light coating of the spray again to keep it from sticking to the grill so much. That's all you need. Alright, I'm going to finish seasoning the rest of those and we'll get the grill ready to go. Okay, we got our chicken all seasoned up. This doesn't have to set a long time, but it can. It can set overnight or 15-20 minutes. It really doesn't need to, but if you aren't going to cook it today, it'll be fine for 2 or 3 days with that soy sauce. Will actually act as a preservative. I do have a video on my go-to seasoning. It's also on this YouTube channel, so you can check that out. We got our grill prepped. It's up to temp. Again, it's right at 400 now. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. We don't need it any hotter than that, otherwise you'll dry out your chicken. You'll burn it on the outside and it'll be like really dry inside. So we're going to put that on the grill. I also pre-scrape the grill and I clean my tongs. You want to use clean utensils. Don't want anybody to get sick. So we're going to go ahead and put them all on there and we're going to set the timer at 8 minutes. Okay, so our 8 minutes are up. We're about 375 right there. So we're going to go ahead and turn it. And we'll set our timer for another 8 minutes again. Then we're going to check our internal temperature. Make sure we're done. Again, it needs to be 165. Chicken you got to be really careful with. You don't want to make anyone ill. Okay, so that's what the first side looks like. They're already looking pretty darn good. Like I said, we'll give it another 8 minutes. Check our internal temperature, which I also have a meat thermometer video on this channel also. You can check that out. Okay, so our timer just went off. We're still setting about 400 degrees. Now we're going to check the temperatures with the meat thermometer. 165 is what we're looking for. So I'm going to take one of the thicker ones and try and put it in the middle so I get an accurate reading. So let's see what we're up to now. And she's climbing. We got a good 150 on that thicker one, which needs to go a little bit longer. So I actually left some of the thicker ones on for another 4 minutes. So to get our target temperature, 165, we're more than good enough. Okay, we're all done. Aren't those pretty? And we're going to have the final taste test to make sure. Aren't those pretty? Look at that. Here comes our taste test. 165, and it still should be nice and juicy. Look at that. All white. Delicious. Very good. Hope you'll find this helpful for you. Remember, if you don't know meat, know your meat man. Until next time, Howie the Butcher.